Urgot with his shield and his ultimate down. There is so much beefiness for EDG to run rampant.
Perfect,
AHQ.
perfect. End up seeing here.
He brought out Karthus in the 3-0 versus TPA, the 3-1 versus Yowie Flash Wolves.
The team fights that they necessarily needed or wanted, but this time round, with the composition that EDG have, Wall, the threat of the Lantern from Albus is very scary. And
nice
Albus, that is caught out. They're going in for more, but they've turned.
It's going to be Mountain as well coming into this fight. Can he get over the wall? He wants to use it to actually pop somebody up, so he's waiting, and he may just let him walk out. Def very low on mana. He's the one to get grabbed. Forces the flash out. Ignite onto Def. He's chugging the potion, but it's the hit coming in from Albus, and they keep going for Clear Love, but get knocked up by Mako.
Now here comes Pawn. He's instantly exhausted. AHQ fighting a battle on two fronts and looking for Pawn, but it's Mako that's in trouble. He will get turned into beefsteak as Mountain as well as Westall combo. AHQ with the first 2 kills.
Back and forth and back again right there. At this point, Pawn wasted so much time on the roam. He has to get back to wave management. And now it becomes more about the Dragon. Remember, a Sejuani at level 6 is a terrifying thing if he can land that Glacial Prison.
Whoa!
Right, that's a massive cataclysm.
Def, the Requiem coming down. That's the window they need to not fight in. But AHQ is going to make it happen, and EDG starts to answer very nicely. The home guard teleport coming in. Actually, it's not on the home guard, but the teleport works for Koro. Ziv's a bit too big to keep going on. They should be able to finalize this one out. Koro gets the smite. They're going to transfer this one over to Pawn. Actually, Koro gets it in the end. And a 4 for 2 in favor of EDG.
This time, I'm just worried about the scaling that EDG does have in their favor.
Yeah, this is an EDG-like game. Here we go, gank on Albus.
Thrown right into the fire base. Quite a bit used there.
AHQ to contest, but Speed trying on Deft. He wants to swap.
Oh, he's going to get the swap. Mako knocks him up. And can he get to the lantern? No, because he's knocked away from it. It's not over yet as the teleports come in for more action.
Deft cuts him down. He wants more body parts to attach to that Urgot. Mountain now onto Deft. This didn't work last time, and Mountain's actually forced to flash out. Civ doing some work on the backside, but he was really being peeled by Mako as EDG starts to scramble and find the members of AHQ.
A bad idea right there, because they'd already lost so much, but they're attracted to that dragon. EDG knew it. They're getting Pawn. There's no reason for Clear Love to go elsewhere right now. He knows Koro is free farming and will outscale at this point. And here we go. Maybe if Clear Love would have been there, the one time he's not.
Requiem window coming in. Can they make the nightmare? And they do for Deft. Mako's now going to have a tough time getting out of this, but we got a double rotation down Clear Love as
off of.
And look at the minimap. Koro is already in the mid lane. Ziv trying to make his way down, but Meganar's active. That's a smite down onto Westall, and the exhaust is replied.
They're trying to get him down. EDG is on the Dragon right now. Grabbed by Clear Love. Koro gets out on that one. Whoa! And misses and gets immediately swapped by Def to save it. He then goes into the fight. Mountain still with his ultimate up, but I think it's all disengaged from this time out for AHQ. There's the Fate's call. He's back in, but it missed. It completely missed, and AHQ actually still wants it.
It's one of those super tank fights that we keep talking about. Def running low on mana, has down in the bottom lane, and has got a kill onto Mako. But here comes the power pony. Koro's got one, Clear Love with another. Mountain is in retreat, but it's not enough. Ziv goes down, and that's an EDG whitewash.
The fight was so long, Koro got to play twice. He was the one that was initiated on. He goes back, recalls, teleports in with home guard, and is the difference maker. Westall is still working on his major near the Solar Rod item, and EDG is just looking to get picks.
And that's going to be Mountain trying to dive in. He's got a good collapse on the team, but it looks like EDG's able to assess this one just right. Westall very low, but in a great spot to defile damage. That's the knockup coming in. Can they get out? EDG, huge damage from the Requiem, and that's going to give him enough time to not really live in the fight. Actually, I am wrong. That is Ziv going down. I thought he was going to be able to take out Mako and turn to another one, but no, EDG micro in and out perfectly.
AHQ will not have a more befitting fight for Karthus than that one.
Did defeat LGD, I believe it was 2 weeks ago, if memory serves.
Like, none of the fights EDG took were planned. It was mainly, hey, someone was killing a pink ward, so everything ended up flying off. This time EDG is making the plays, like that flash ultimate from Pawn. And here comes Koro.
Koro come flying in, not gonna have the home guard right away since it's tagged, but they do get a nice ultimate to continue the fight. Clear Love just on the edge of Ann, but he's getting the kite back. He will eventually have to be caught out by this one. Dodges the Arctic Assault, but he wants to stay in the fight. How many arrows does he have? And Clearlove rend it. Takes about half his HP on that one. And EDG's trying to figure out who they want. Very scattered. Very nice to get the Karthus down outside of the fight, but they're not even afraid to fight in it.
They are not. Anders are finally alive, but what are you going to do against those tanks? He hops over the wall.
How is he still alive?
Cheeky play.
I mean, Anna's playing his heart out right now, but there's not much he can do outside of stacking 1,000 arrows inside of Clearlove before rending, because he was hitting him for an eternity, and he still couldn't even take him down. Teen spears in for that rend. So that's at least 15 auto attacks right there on a Clearlove, as well as the damage. No, couldn't get him.
No, he couldn't, but Koro does find Ann. Ann's in trouble, and he is down. Westor gets caught by the Glacial Prison. He's in full retreat, and EDG, a running rampage of AHQ.
Ziv not even close to getting a Gnar. They all have to scatter. A triple kill coming in now for Koro. The legendary horse, 10-0-6, and Deft is going to finish off Albus just to boot on the fight. Ziv throwing out some wards to try and...
Koro running away with this game.
Absolutely.
Over 100 magic resistance. More on some people, so not even a Void Staff on Westor. Even if he sits in the middle, they're done.
Goodbye, and the insta-flash from Def. AHQ now scattering. Despite that fantastic Gnar, it's not going to be enough. Koro dives the backline of the Onslaught to Shadows. Westor is down. Requiem starts to get channeled, and here's the damage on EDG.
Still, it's that end damage now, and not enough to keep them alive in the fight. It's really not even tickling EDG at this point, as they have the base to themselves. They ace AHQ.
They get a lead. They know how to hammer it home. They still have the Baron buff. That's a 5-for-1. They're pushing on the Nexus.
Minute game over AHQ, and Def sacrifices himself.
What a fantastic win for EDG.
For Coral than they were for Ziv. It was a battle of top laners teleporting down to join in team fights from 8 minutes on into this game. Pawn pulled out a new AoE damage champion, not an assassin, which was ideal for these grouped up teams.